The first case we have today is State versus Christopher Brown. Appearances.
State appears by W. Richard Petty.
Christopher Brown is in person in custody. Acting attorney Aaron Larson.
Your Honor, Mr. Brown appears before the court in a 3-count criminal complaint. Count 1 alleging first-degree reckless homicide, use of a dangerous weapon, subjects him to imprisonment not to exceed 65 years. Count 2, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, use of a dangerous weapon, and count 3, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, use of a dangerous weapon. Each one of those counts independently subjects him to a fine not to exceed $25,000, imprisonment not to exceed 17 and a half years or both.
We acknowledge receipt of the criminal complaint and can waive its further reading.
I'll make a finding of probable cause. What's the bond recommendation?
Thank you, Your Honor. As to bond in this case, obviously this case is clearly a senseless, violent, and really cowardly act when we look at it. A fight was instigated and Mr. Brown pulled out a gun and someone was shot and killed as a result of it. He faces an exposure of 100 years in prison. I'm asking for a $500,000 bond in this case. No weapons, no contact with the remaining victims, Veronica Vargas and Darrell Longstreet. No contact with the other parties that he was with, Mauricio Gomez, Santos Boudreaux, Anthony Boudreaux, Gregory Tirado.
Ms. Larson?
Thank you, Your Honor. He's lived his entire life in Racine. His prior record is very minimal, a couple of misdemeanors. He is employed full-time at Subway. He was picked up at work. And according to the criminal complaint, he was extremely cooperative. I would ask the court to set a more reasonable amount of cash bail, perhaps $10,000.
I'm going to set a cash bond in the amount of $100,000. As conditions of the bond, I'm ordering no contact with any of the victims or victims' families. No contact with any of the co-actors who are identified in the complaint, and no weapons.
Preliminary hearing, April 10th at 8:30.
Thank you.
And what branch is this assigned to?
It's assigned to branch 9.
Thank you.